We are rolling. Okay, so we're talking about this appointment to the Armed Services Committee. That's got to be a big deal to you.
Yeah, well, really it's a big deal for New Yorkers across upstate New York, especially in the district that I am proud to represent. We have a number of Department of Defense installations throughout the district. The workers who work in these installations do critical work on behalf of our national security, but it's also an important part of our regional economy. So very proud to be serving on the Armed Services Committee.
What kind of leverage does it give you coming from that area being on a committee like that? You know, when there is such a defense infrastructure there.
Well, I think it's a good thing because I'll be the only New York member in the majority on the Armed Services Committee. So looking out for our assets across New York, making sure that New York's interests are understood in the National Defense Authorization Act, making sure that the broader federal government understands the importance of these installations in our national security. So it'll be good to be able to work on this committee and do good work on behalf of our country.
I'm going to have you start that.
Yeah, I know. That's all right.
Yeah, just go for it. You can pick up wherever.
It's an important appointment for us here in New York State. I'll be the only member of the majority on the Armed Services Committee representing New York. And I look forward to working with all of my colleagues on how we can better support our troops, but also provide support to the defense installations that are within New York State, which are critical for our national security, but also very critical for our economy.
The defense spending bill has gotten a lot of, it's getting a lot of attention recently. Where are you standing on all that, and what's your thoughts on that going forward?
Well, this is something that historically has been very bipartisan. I'd like to see both sides come together to get this done. We need to make sure that we have certainty in our defense budget and make sure that we're giving our troops all the support that they need.
All right. Anything regarding armed services that I didn't cover or hit that you want to throw out there to let folks know or keep in mind?
Well, I think one of the big issues that I've worked on the Veterans Affairs Committee is around mental health and suicide prevention. And what I've learned is that there are some gaps between the Department of Defense and the Veterans Administration. So we're going to continue to try and work to bridge those gaps. So as a person leaves active duty and transitions into civilian life, they're given all the support they need to make sure they have the health care they deserve.
Okay, this is just so I understand it, kind of an in the weeds question, but when you're appointed to a committee like this, how long do you serve on that committee? And then is it your choice when you want to either step off that committee or kind of the logistics of that?
Well, I think it's really your choice going forward, how long you want to serve on it. If you choose to step off and go on to another committee, then obviously that has to go through our Steering and Policy Committee to make those decisions. But I look forward to serving on this committee because it's going to be something that I think will help benefit us back home.
Okay, great. I'm going to shift gears real quick, just news of the day.
Yeah.
Got to ask about impeachment.
Yeah.
Anything you've heard on Wednesday from the testimony or today so far, and we're not too far into it today, but anything that has changed your line of thinking about anything or any kind of aha moments you've had, what's your takeaway been?
Well, you know, I haven't seen every detail of the hearings. I've been doing work on trade, trying to get USMCA passed so we can have that trade deal going forward. We had an important hearing this week in the Veterans Affairs Committee on issues that are affecting our veterans. I'm working on my rural mental health bill and other issues that are impacting the district back home. But when it's all said and done, I'll take a look at all the testimony and everything that's come out. At this point, I'm going to reserve judgment.